Hey guys, it's Will. So when the market gets really volatile, it's important to not only manage risk, but also realize patience is going to help a lot with your entries and exits. One thing that we have here, I had a trade going this morning, oil U. This is a trade that I've already let slip probably further than we'd want. It's down about $355, and we were looking for support somewhere around here, around 45, 44, and it's currently at 44.48, just about 30 cents below where we would normally manage risk. Having a little more patience here, kind of anticipating the oil market's going to do well. So down there, but luckily portfolio is up about 2% today. I wouldn't say luckily all in all, because we do have some companies we've been following for quite some time that are looking very bullish today. Data center stocks are off to a really great start today. We see TSSI is up about 14%. We were anticipating a move here that they would continue this overall uptrend that they've been running into since about February, beginning of February. They've been having a very consistent uptrend, and we were anticipating TSSI would get up into around $15 a share. Now, I was anticipating this move, and I actually made this trade right around here, and we were stopped out on this trade, short-term trade. But I do hold the company long-term, which is good as well. But in the short term, I wasn't able to catch this full, 20% swing that we got, or 15% swing here on TSSI. Although there's some news we're going to want to watch in the data center market. One thing to consider if you search up TSSI and you just jump into the stock here, there's some articles that suggest this stock is predicting a 27% increase with targets around $20 a share. That's pretty bullish target for TSSI. If you take a look at their current market cap, they're at just about 396 million. But here's the thing, their quarterly growth is there. Their revenue's up about 21% year over year, and their balance sheet is healthy as they continue to surge in assets, and their assets are up 91% year over year, while their liabilities are up just about 21%. That's very consistent. You can see that ramp up. This is their annual picture from 2021, just gradual increases with positive net income. Now, the reason that positive net income is just so important, especially for a company like TSSI, is because they're building data centers and actually configuring data centers. But what really is really great about their model is like they're not having to worry about the actual construction of these data centers. They're not having to worry about the manufacturing of semiconductors, or how to, figure out the supply chains, or really how to figure out much of any of the big, you could say, supply dependent or community, let's say, policies dependent, or dependent on what they're able to do as far as laws for building data centers, or construction timelines, or permits. They don't actually think about that much. In fact, they just come in to the data center after it's been kind of built, and then they provide expertise in the actual integration of the data center. So end-to-end configuration, meaning they're connecting all the different computers, the rack integration. If you need to move your configuration to another data center, cabling, so structured cabling, actual systems and energy systems, surveys, facility site assessments. And if you think about it, it's kind of just based on, human work. How many people can they get working at their company? How efficient can they continue to grow? And I really like that. I really like that model. I think it's kind of recession proof, and it just builds over time. And in the market of data centers, it's just such a fast growing market that they've also seen very, very large increases recently in their revenues and in their assets. So that's why TSSI, we've really had some bullish projections. In fact, some of the projections we've anticipated have been up into $15 to $20 a share, with some, as we just mentioned a moment ago, some of the targets 20, 25 bucks a share, and they're at $14 a share. We started covering them much, much earlier. We've actually seen them as low as $7 a share, even as low as $6 a share here in 2025. And we'd love to trade the stock, but they recently got into this trend, and it's looking pretty good if you were to anticipate them getting back up into that $20 range, or back up into these levels of around $20 to $25 or even $30 a share, it looks like that's 110% to 200% increase potential on the stock. So really like that side of the technicals, how they continue to kind of push back up, and they're actually at a 200-day moving average now, which if they break above and hold above $15, the next target's going to be up to that $20 range here. And this is looking pretty good as far as structure and just seeing them kind of build their market cap. A little volatile for sure, volatile, but definitely the technicals look pretty good. And we've been talking about them for quite some time, but when you look at the news of what they're actually doing, and you kind of see the product offerings and where they're bringing value to the marketplace, they're serving the marketplace in a way that is in very high demand currently. It would be like if they sprung up hundreds or if not thousands of buildings in a city and then immediately had people, or like, and then they needed plumbers, and like you own a plumbing company that you have a bunch of people that can go and like do all the plumbing. Like that's a huge demand, right? Not just, and the thing is, the people that are building the buildings, they don't really know how to do plumbing. Like Apple and Tesla and Google and Microsoft are building these huge data centers. They don't really know how to do all the configuration and the inside of the data centers. They don't really know. They use contractors. And so this is kind of where Total Site Solutions, this company TSSI, comes in. And that's really why we've seen their revenue increase and continue to rally here as they build out their market cap. So what's the market cap target? Well, again, I would kind of anticipate this company could be up into the $1 to $2 billion range. I think that would be congruent if they're pulling in 60 million a quarter, right? They're getting hundreds of millions of dollars. I think that market cap there, especially in the data center market, to see them up from 396 up into that maybe $1 to $2 billion range, to me makes a whole lot of sense. And so that's why I hold them long term, and that's why they've been one of my top returners. But again, for the short term, two mistakes. Luckily, portfolio's up again. Two mistakes in the last 2 days, where I was even trading TSSI in the short term, aside from long term, and we got stopped out, and then it made the move we're anticipating right there. That happens quite often, and it's totally fine because we're looking for bigger opportunities always, and I'm okay with that because I would rather have the portfolio stable and know that we're giving ourselves the best opportunity to grow without limiting or without exposing ourselves to tremendous downside. And so when you kind of look at it from TSSI's approach, they're one of the companies that are probably going to be receiving calls from APLD, who's building data centers, probably going to be receiving calls from NVIDIA or Microsoft or Google or NBIS or IREN or some of these companies that are building these data centers. They're going to be most likely reaching out to TSSI. The number one thing to really consider too is going to be patience, because when you're looking at a company like this and you see them ramp up, it's kind of like they're operating as if they are a large cap company where it's just gradual increases. You can look at the annual gradual increases, kind of ramping up, kind of explosive recently with their financials. But then you see just, year or quarterly, you can kind of see that it is fairly explosive. The assets are jumping just since December 2024 to December 2025. They went from 96 million to then 180 million in assets. And why is that? Is because they're raising a bunch of money? Well, I think part of it is also that they have a positive net income. A lot of companies in this area, they might have this story around they're building data centers, they're going to be making money. The negative net income is okay, they're going to be better in the future. But this company is already seeing a positive net income, and they're already operating at a profit. Okay, and while their operating expenses are up about 60% to 7.5 million in the quarter, they're still seeing a positive net income and profit margins right now of about 20%, which is pretty good for a service company there, so not too bad. When it comes down to TSSI, though, what I don't know, and this is also some, you don't know what you don't know when it comes to, I don't know how to configure a data center. I don't know if there are supply chain issues or anything like that. But what I'm anticipating is that it is going to be in demand and that they do have the the ability to fulfill, and they've been around long enough, 2004, to be able to do so. So I'm anticipating more of the same, kind of consistent growth in the financials, and then potentially targeting up into those, $1 to $2 billion range. I think would make a lot of sense. Now, currently they are at a resistance level. So if you're short term, let's say in a day trade, something like that, could watch out there. They have that resistance right at $15, where they recently got rejected for a moment. So they're right there. But overall, aside from that resistance level at $15 a share, there's a lot of bullish momentum people are anticipating. And that's something we've talked about for quite some time now, to see them go from about $7, $8 to about 26. If I were to go back and really look at some of what we've covered on the channel, this is what most people might miss when it comes to the analysis. They think I might just cover a stock and that's it. And I'll share with you guys my wins. I'll share with you guys my losses for sure. We had quite a lot of coverage about a month ago. So if I go back into, let's say March 12th, there's quite a few here. You can see we were covering it pretty heavily. So what most investors kind of miss here. And then we had some videos back when we were in California, and some of what we're actually in the same trend that we're in right now. We're in a trade right there. We're in this exact same trend that it's still continuing now, but it was at $11 a share. And what we were kind of anticipating was this move up to 12 and a continuation, and that they were going to be able to make a larger stride. So this is kind of where we were talking last time, was I was saying, this $15 price point, seeing them continue to rally up there. This was on March 12th, is what we're looking at. And that's exactly what we got. Again, we're at $14.50 today. So we did see the move play out. It just took a little bit of time. And then also in that video, similar to what I was just showing you guys here a moment ago, is there is that opportunity at the time, it, is 200% increase. Now we're looking at about 100%, 120% increase, just because, it's sized up a little bit. And, I don't expect it to go crazy. 746 views, 30 likes. But I will tell you, I've gotten a lot of feedback recently from some people that as a result of being able to find some of the insights, get some of these insights, of course, no guarantees. Most investors will not be able to manage their positions responsibly. But that we do have a lot of great testimonials from some people, multiple millionaires that we've been able to help people cross that $1 million milestone in the last year. I'm very, very excited about that, and very excited to work with you. And if you ever want to work with me, you can always, schedule a call in the first link below. That gets you into the Kickstart, or if you want to work with me on an annual basis, we just recently launched something there. It's super exciting. And if you ever want to tune into our live trading sessions, we're there this morning. Once again, you're probably seeing this trade today. I'm not personally very excited with it. In fact, we ran our trade this morning, our strategy over on Prophecy, and it didn't check out, but we took the trade anyway. So we probably could have been a little more well managed this morning. However, we do have this trade going on oil, anticipating some more increases in prices as a result of the Strait of Hormuz kind of being blockaded and shut down. So we'll see how that news kind of plays out over the next day, 2 days here, as we watch closely there into tomorrow. And again, if you want to join us at Market Live session tomorrow morning, it's the second link in the description below to watch me trade live. Surround yourself and support yourself with other investors and traders that are like-minded. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below on TSSI, and do consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.